By the command of the Emperor of the Great Yan Dynasty.
The client escorted the third Prince of Dayan to temporarily reside in the Great Xuan Dynasty.
The Great Yan Dynasty was defeated in battle.
3. The prince was sent here, seeking refuge in a foreign land.
And sent all the imperial princes to settle in a foreign land. This shows that Dayan is no longer to be feared.
Is this the third prince of the Dayan dynasty? How is it different from the rumors?
This prince of the Dayan dynasty truly deserves to be a remarkable figure.
In such circumstances, how could he have arrived so early?
This place is indeed.
From now on, the third prince shouldn't be willful anymore. The old man had a chance to catch his breath.
Thanks to you. At this point.
My mission has also been completed. Hopefully, we'll meet again.
The baleful energy inside his body was much less suppressive. You still need to read more books.
Half a year ago, after Tianxi's sword, Ren Sucheng became the master. Soon, he stepped from the qi refining stage to the qi condensation stage. At the peak, however, the side effects are also quite obvious.
You are the third prince of the Great Talk. S.U. Chen, since we're here, let's get off.
This big brother, did you take me to the wrong place?
You ask me, but who do I ask?
I was also surprised.
The higher-ups. Why let her live here? This was the place where the Grand Princess used to live.
Starting today!
Please, third prince, stay here quietly.
Do not do anything that puts us in a difficult position.
I have a request.
I wonder what this big brother is asking for.
Could you help me flip through some books every month?
What is so good about books? If you have the conditions, you can propose it.
I didn't understand what you meant.
Oh dear. Don't be shy. Don't worry.
Every month, I send you a girl who suits your heart.
Every month is never the same.
You should bring me some books.
Stop pretending. I'll bring the girl tomorrow.
Shoo.
I want a book!
Could it be that you want to be well educated and courteous? But you need to seek approval from above.
All right. I should go back and report.
This really is a woman's work. Up until now, I still haven't figured out the intention of the Great Xuan Dynasty. He was just a sofa. Isn't this treatment a bit too much? He didn't seem like a hostage. It seemed more like they were here for a leisure.
This actually solved my urgent problem.
The baleful energy within him was growing.
Their strength is also growing. If one does not read books to suppress them, we'll become merciless, killing machines.
Today, there is nothing to do.
Reading books and writing.
Sure.
This third prince of Dayan, just as you say, talent surpassing even the second prince.
Reporting back to the Emperor. Although it cannot be completely definitive, but Schweier's intuition usually doesn't make mistakes.
So, in other words, there is another hidden story behind this. 2 years ago, you boasted to me, the second prince of Dayan is extremely talented. But half a year ago, you suddenly said the third prince possessed extraordinary talent. Moreover, he was not in accord with the great Yan Emperor, but the reason was not explained.
According to what Xuer knew, the third prince was born to the great Yan Emperor after drinking and with a palace maid. Later, that palace maid was killed. This led Su Chen to hate the great Yan Emperor to the core.
Because that guy Su Wu killed his mother.
This is just one reason. And he was not as simple as he appeared.
Since that is so, then believe.
As for how to make them pledge loyalty to our great Xuan,
it is up to you.
Sure will not fail the trust entrusted by the Emperor. Su Chen!
half a year ago, the third prince of Dayan became obsessed with reading.
Within half a year,
within Dayan's territory, the number of bandits was reduced by 30%.
Interesting! If you are truly, as Xuer says, a genius, yet able to be put to use by me. If not, then there is no need to keep it.
Su Chen. A month passed. You finally arrived at the great Xuan Emperor, without even knowing it. Do you still remember me, your maid? Didn't Chen Fan tell you to wait outside the courtyard? Could something have happened?
I greet the Grand Princess.
You are all layer upon layer. Where are you going? Did you do something? Do you not see what others are up to? If that is truly the case, there is no need to spare your life.
The princess spared her life.
Princess, please spare me!
Still not saying. I'll talk.
The third prince of Dian asked me to find a woman for him, and also those who are well, educated, and courteous. I thought this was not easy to handle, so he decided to ask for permission to find a woman.
Are you sure? He said it himself.
It was said by him personally.
Brother Su! Don't blame your brother. This is for you. There is nothing I can do.
This matter must not be made public, since he insisted. Just take me there. I personally saw what he wanted to do.
No! Princess! Your status is noble!
How could this be?
If something goes wrong, how can I explain myself to this lesser?
Why not do as I say? Within the realm of the Great Xuan, no one can do anything to me yet. What outrageous things do you think he could do?
Princess, my lord. No, that is not allowed.
Do you believe it? Should I have someone chop off your head right now? Wait here for a while.
Princess. Sir.
All right. Enough talk. Take me to her place.
The environment here is just too great. Could it be that this is how the Great Xuan Dynasty treats hostages?
Third prince! I found what you asked for!
But books.
Third prince, don't underestimate me.
Come in!
The third prince was feeding the fish, just bored with nothing to do.
If Taoist Chen is interested,
You can also give it a try.
I've never been interested in this stuff.
Third prince, the person you wanted, I've already found for you. You take your time. I'll leave first.
Young master.
Miners know.
How did you end up here?
Not long ago, the second prince wanted to behead him. I stopped him. So why did he follow me?
You don't have to do this.
I am not short of maidservants.
I told you before that there are some things at home.
So you are from Daxuan. But why did Taoist Chen bring it here?
Today, I was shopping on the street. Someone asked me if I was a well-educated and courteous woman. Just as he responded, it was turned into this place. Unexpectedly, the young master sent someone to find a respectable young lady.
So, in other words, was it me who harmed you? That is okay.
I wonder, does the young master really need it that much?
You misunderstood!
I only want books. It was Chen Taoist who misunderstood on his own.
So that is how it is. What a Chen fan! How dare he deceive me! Young master, I am here to continue serving, can't you?
Now, it is not die.
I can't even protect myself.
Young master C, don't worry. Am I a man of great mystery? They probably wouldn't do anything to a woman like me. The prince! Just let me stay.
All right, run. Miners know.
Come inside and help me rub my hand. I want to write.
All right!
The swan soars suddenly into the wind. Spreading its wings, it gallops high and penetrates the 9-piece. This is your state of mind at this moment. Spreading its wings high, holding it for a long time. AI Gonza's poems are getting better and better. Right?
I actually want you to praise my handwriting more.
It is already this late. Her Highness the Princess has not yet come out. What exactly are they doing inside? That was the Princess of Daxuan.
If someone really waits any longer.
After the time it takes to burn an incense stick, if you still haven't come out. I just went straight in.
Is broken.
The prince. Your ink block is too hard. My hand didn't feel very comfortable to the touch.
The module is too rigid.
Uncomfortable.
Fortunately, it was an ink block. Almost got the wrong idea.
This ink block of mine has been refined using ancient methods. Naturally, it was much harder than before.
That is exactly how it is. Bigger than my hand.
Use more and consume more. The less you consume.
There was some movement. A lot of ink came out. How did this thing spray out?
I told you not to grind too fast. Well, now, it is all blackened on my face. But don't worry. Eating this stuff won't cause poisoning.
Really? It seems like it is just like that, but still sweet.
Although, it is said to be a trial. But isn't that just too easy for people to get the wrong idea?
Princess, my lord.
Can you be a little more reserved?
It is terrifying.
Luckily, it is fine. It is the nanny and the nanny.
If he hadn't clearly heard the words, Mo Kwai, I really don't know what to do.
The prince. Do you still need it?
Of course, they do!
I'll continue.
If the princess truly has something to discreet.
I am afraid dying 10,000 times wouldn't be enough.
The third prince is in such a good mood. Still handling business late at night! Taoist Chen, please come in. It is nothing serious. No need to close your eyes.
I don't believe it. If you really see the princess in disheveled clothes, I fear I will be able to die to atone for my crimes.
The third prince need not worry. I just got sand in my eye. That is just how it is. You don't need to worry about it.
This gentleman found it very strange. Why close your eyes?
This is probably a trap. If I were to open my eyes now,
then it is over. I don't know what kind of sand it is, but once it gets into my eyes, it made me unable to open my eyes for a while.
How could a mere sand blind him?
Let's continue.
All right.
Could it be that he is really stalling the third prince?
It is getting late.
Better to grind again tomorrow.
Why not?
Why did this gentleman stop us?
It is getting late. You two should also pay attention. Your health is the priority.
After a day of toil and fatigue,
it was time to rest well.
Could it be that Taoist Chen thinks we're doing something? Do you not see what others are up to?
Of course not.
The third prince must be 20 this year, right? The little girl next to me should also be 19.
At such an age, it is the time to grow up. You should rest early.
But it is Taoist. Chen, at my age, I can't grow much anymore.
Those who can still grow a bit more in the future.
Isn't it?
But does Taoist Chen really know what we're doing?
Is the third prince looking down on me too much? I have lived for decades. If you've never seen something, then it is just that. You are going too far. In short, it is time to rest.
I can't tell. This gentleman really cares about people.
All right.
Taoist Chen, you should open your eyes. I wonder what you misunderstood.
No.
This gentleman is truly unyielding. Young master, how about kicking him out?
Sure enough, it was grinding ink.
This ink block is made from special materials by me. Do not grind too quickly. Otherwise, ink will splash onto the body. And the materials were all some spiritual herbs.
Even if you eat it, it is okay.
It is all my fault for having improper thoughts and constantly imagine some unbearable things. I did misunderstand you both and even made a funny scene.
It is not your fault.
It is just that our words are a bit strange.
If that is the case, I won't disturb you any further.
It is so late. Isn't this young lady planning to go home yet?
I am but the attendant daughter of a noble son. Naturally, there was no need to leave.
Attendant. A maid.
This kid probably doesn't even know the princess's true identity. What a great blessing.
The third prince is truly skilled. It had only been half a day.
Let this young lady become your maid.
Taoist Chen flatters you. It was the young lady who requested it herself.
Such a good thing.
Why let this kid take it all over him?
It is truly enviable.
But then again, I need to ask someone to pass a message home for me, so that they would not worry. May I go and say a few words to this gentleman? General Chen, this matter must not be disclosed.
Do you understand?
Help me give this to father.
I will go immediately.
This is very good.
The sovereign and great man!
This is what Her Highness the Princess asked me to pass on to you.
With a single move, the swan soars into the wind, spreading its wings. It gallops high through the 9 rounds. What a boastful third prince! I am looking forward to seeing what you'll perform.
The sovereign and great man!
I have one more matter. Unsure whether it should be spoken of or not.
It is said that Her Highness the Princess seems to be the maid of that boastful third prince.
Oh? And there is this matter. Yingxue had always been intelligent. He also knows his limits in his actions. She could do this. He must have his reasons. No need to worry.
The sovereign and great man!
Then I shall take my leave first.
Spreading wings high, holding it high, penetrating the temple of 9 calamities. Brilliant.
Why is my husband so happy today?
Today, you got something great.
What could make her husband so happy?
Just watch and see. What do you think of these 2 lines of poetry?
This event is grand and magnificent. It reveals how many cultivators' states of mind are quite good.
We cultivators all want the chance to spread our wings and master the 9 profound cups.
I do not know who composed this poem.
Can you guess who this person is?
Could it be the son of the Zhou Prime Minister? It is said that he is skilled in poetry, lyrics, and prose.
The affairs of the Zhou Prime Minister were somewhat literary, but he couldn't write this poem. He was still 108,000 li away.
That is the son of the King of Chu.
He is even less likely to do so.
I truly don't know.
A person you never expected.
I am even more curious.
Hongzhi still remembers the boastful statement he made in the capital a few days ago. The third prince.
It turned out he was quite good.
That guy, Su Wu那家伙, thinking that you gave me, Da Xuan, a useless fool. Little did they know he had misjudged him. What he gave us may be a true genius.
Her husband's opinion of him was surprisingly high. But after all, he was a prince of Dayan.
I know what you are worried about. But this person was personally recommended by your daughter.
Don't you believe the snowman's recommendation?
Not only that, sure still serving as a maid by his side.
And served as a maidservant.
What kind of behavior is this? My Princess Daxuan actually went to become a maid to a prince of an enemy country. Husband, are you just going to let her go like this?
Sure too.
Usually so smart. Why did she suddenly become so confused?
It must be that the third prince of Dayan used some trick to deceive him.
And promoted it. Look at Shuer. Over all these years, which man has pretended to be pink? Within our great Xuan realm, there are many geniuses. He has countless admirers. But had he ever set his sights on anyone? If there is nothing to be done, how could I make him see me in a new light?
You know that Xue has been intelligent since childhood. How could an ordinary person possibly fool him? Moreover, the relationship between the third prince of Dayan and Dayan is not very good. If he truly is a rare genius, and Xuera had feelings for him, let him become my Daxuan's son-in-law. So what?
If he wasn't a genius, or perhaps they have special feelings for Dayan, even if Xue objected, I won't let him off easily.
My husband is right. I was too impulsive.
Don't worry. I know my limits.
It was just that I lost my composure for a moment.
His father was the emperor. Your son pays his respects.
Come in. Jenner, how far has your cultivation reached now? Reporting back to the emperor.
Your son has attained the highest level of cultivation, condensing energy at the 8th level.
All right. At the same age, you have cultivated to the Qi condensation realm. 8th level. As Yu Chen, that kid had not a trace of spiritual power on him. At your current pace, it is highly likely that he will break through to the spirit realm before turning 20. Father Emperor.
I wonder how third brother is doing now during the election.
Whether he was good or not, didn't matter. I didn't send anyone to stay there with him, whether it is life or death. Let's see how he feeds himself.
Reported.
Your Majesty, something's wrong.
When trouble is resolved, come in and speak.
What happened? The sovereign and great man!
Outside. At some point, a crowd suddenly filled with noisy people.
What happened to them? They say that the Emperor's decisions were misguided, sending the most gifted third prince to the great power court. This is the foundation of the state. And you say you want to send him. So send the second prince over.
The second prince was arrogant and overbearing.
This is the one who should be sent away. How could this be reasonable?
And issued orders to send them down.
Suppress all those who stir up trouble.
Nowadays, it is not just a few people. Such voices echo throughout the entire imperial capital.
Good! Very good!
His father was the emperor.
Your servant should go and see for yourself.
Protecting the third prince. We work together. The third prince is a man of virtue and talent. They should not be sent to stay in other countries.
Use the second prince to bring back the marrying prince.
Father, the voices of the people in the capital have already risen loudly.
His father was the emperor.
What should we do now? Could it be that he really wants to negotiate with Dashuan?
Swap the third brother back.
His father was the emperor.
I observed those people. What mattered most was not being sent as a hostage by the third brother, but his talent.
They think you can lead a future elder. Those who could protect Dian were sent to the enemy country.
In my opinion,
As long as the public knows, the third brother's talent isn't as high as the two emperors. Perhaps this matter could be resolved.
Since that is the case, then proclaim it to the world. The third prince's spiritual affinity was below 20. This is to waste talent. The true geniuses of our great Yan dynasty.
It turned out to be the second prince, the sovereign.
Those who boast are truly hateful. Yet you still use such petty tricks. Your Majesty, I propose to dispatch troops immediately.
And trampled the great Yan River.
The sovereign and great man.
In my opinion,
Since he boasted that the third prince was useless, keeping it is a waste. Why not just kill him now?
Everyone, do not be impatient. When we deal with Dian, it is not just a day or two. Who is strong and who is weak? You can tell at a glance. This doesn't necessarily mean we lost. If there is nothing else, then the court session may be dismissed. Hongji. How do you think I should handle this matter?
My husband has already made up his mind in his heart. So why ask about the concubine line?
I think it is time to meet the young man Xue mentioned. Let's see what kind of person this person really is.
Why haven't you given me any guidance yet?
After practicing for a long time, still, this is the only way to train it. The prince, do I lack the talent for swordsmanship?
Xiaoshui joked.
Your swordsmanship!
So many people envy it, and can't help but feel it.
really?
Young master, you didn't lie to me.
really lies.
Even when I practiced, you didn't even glance at me.
Because I don't understand.
So, do you think I can't do it?
Your woman only slows my reading speed.
You!
Something bad happened.
When a great matter occurs.
Taoist Chen, please come in.
The third prince. Are the rumors outside true? Rumors?
What rumors?
Outside, all is spreading rumors.
The true genius of the great Yan dynasty is the second prince. Moreover, he already possessed the cultivation of the 8th level of the Qi condensation realm.
So this is actually the case.
I really am not a genius.
This is true! Really? Really nothing to worry about. The third prince need not grieve.
I am not grieved.
Cultivators have their own advantages. Ordinary people have their own advantages. I am a scholar and don't like fighting or killing.
The young master is right. What is so good about fighting and killing? Father, what brings you here?
Father, please have a seat.
You are now the young master my Xuer mentioned.
If nothing unexpected happens,
It should be me.
From what I see, young friends are very obsessed with books.
Is there a reason?
reading books can cultivate oneself.
One can be wise.
I believe there are many benefits to reading.
It is fitting to face the present world. If you lack real skills,
making it difficult to establish oneself. The world all regards cultivation as the great way. Yet, the great way is hard to find. How many people cannot reach the summit? Ordinary people get married and have children. Ordinary and simple. Isn't that a kind of happiness? Both ultimately end up facing death.
There is no hierarchy.
What kind of person do you think you are?
I consider myself a scholar.
I heard an amusing story. It is said that the third prince is not a genius, but those who cannot cultivate. What do you think about this, young friend?
Since it is what the great Yang imperial family has said.
Of course. That is true.
What kind of person do you think the third prince of Dayan is?
Well,
I guess he dislikes disputes. People who are indifferent to fame and fortune.
Why do you say this?
He rarely heard of the third prince's negative deeds.
Young friend, you are quite a remarkable person. I have come here on this journey. First, to check if my daughter is safe. Second, observe the character of the person the girl praises. Today, seeing him once, he was actually quite satisfied. I still have important matters to attend to, so that is all for now. This item was the entry token for the Qingha Street Poetry Gathering 3 days later. Young friends, you can give it a try.
The Prince. The Qinghe Street Poetry Gathering is not an ordinary event you can get into. Or they have prominent status. Or they are highly knowledgeable. Oh.
Then, I would like to thank you, Uncle.
Little one, keep it up.
Uncle isn't just a businessman, right?
Why do I say this?
I observed the body of Uncle Qing. It seemed to have the aura of someone in power.
That might be because my father was still an official in the court.
So that is how it is.
Then, I'll go prepare lunch.
By the way!
Your swordsmanship just now had too many flaws.
Still needs more practice.
The books in this courtyard won't last long. I still have to attend this poetry gathering.
Old man, don't arrange for a condemned prisoner. 3 days later, the stone gathering on Qinghe Street killed someone.
If it can be accomplished.
The emperor pardoned him without guilt, but you must not actually kill the other party. The opponent would carry this token, so he wouldn't be mistaken.
Obey.
Next, let me see what you really rely on.
The Prince!
It is said that this Qinghe Street Poetry Gathering is larger in scale than previous ones. Not only will the geniuses within the Daxuan realm come, there are even quite a few geniuses from other countries.
There are also geniuses from other countries.
The war between the two countries did not affect the cultivators' communication. Some cultivators still maintained a neutral stance.
Also!
It is said that this poetry gathering has several popular contenders.
How advanced are they?
One of them, only 18 years old. There is already a 5-fold tranquil realm. There was also an 18-year-old who was at the 8th level of the Ningqi realm.
Of course!
Among the younger generation at my university, the Princess Royal has the highest talent.
The Princess Royal.
18 years old.
9th level of the spiritual energy realm.
Young man!
This is not a place for ordinary people. If there is nothing else, then leave quickly.
The Prince.
I am really sorry. I was the one who offended you just now. You can go in. For unnecessary trouble, please wear this token at your waist.
Young Master Su!
The poetry gathering will only begin in 1 hour. Let's find a place to sit for now.
Where is Qinghe Palace?
Qinghe Palace.
That would actually be a good place to go. If General Chen is idle and bored, you can go explore elsewhere. You don't necessarily have to follow me.
Really?
Forget it. I'll just follow you.
Really? Don't need it.
Did the killing intent really come so quickly? Within the Great Yan realm, the highest cultivation is at the 5th realm. Now I am at the 3rd realm. He was already considered a powerful figure in his own territory. I just don't know that in this great profound realm, what realm is the highest cultivation level?
Alright. Dancing so well! Brother Chen is really in high spirits.
Young Master Su, please forgive me. Isn't this your first time here? I've never seen anything like this before.
I understand. Sai.
We just do the work.
Unlike young Master Su, who is used to eating delicacies from all over the world.
Look! That is Zhou Tianyi, son of Prime Minister Zhou.
That is a genius. I wonder what poems he'll write this year.
Is Zhou Tianyi really that strong? Zhou Tianyi was the son of the Zhou Prime Minister at only 18 years old. He was already at the 7th level of the Ningqi realm. More importantly, he was quite accomplished in the field of poetry. The poetry from 2 years ago, he was the one who won the title of Kui Wang.
So that is how it is! The king of Chu's son, Xuanlang, also arrived.
The king of Chu is the younger brother of the current emperor. This Xuanlang is also a genius. At the age of 16.
Ningqi refines the 6 layers.
His poetry and lyrics were equally impressive.
The 5th prince also arrived.
Thank you, Your Highness, the 5th Prince.
The 5th prince arrived a bit late.
How has Xuanming been lately?
You two run so fast. Even when they came, they didn't even inform me. If I hadn't been prepared, I was afraid I would miss this poetry gathering.
Princess, isn't the princess seeing things?
Is that the eldest princess?
Isn't it the eldest princess?
Yes.
Big sister!
She actually came.
What exactly did this eldest princess do? Can it really get people around you so excited?
If others catch their eye, they are all grateful to heaven. Why don't you just make the eldest princess a maid? The grand princess is the emperor's favorite heir. Moreover, her appearance was as beautiful as a celestial being. Outstanding talent in universities. The younger generation, she wondered how many men had been lovers.
So, in other words,
it really is not simple.
previous evidence.
I remember you are asking next month. Grown, right? I really don't know who gave you the guts. How dare you harm the sons of palace ministers?
To be honest.
Consider yourself lucky. Now I have an errand to attend to.
If it can be accomplished.
You may be spared from death and let you go.
Is this really true?
Naturally.
This is the 9-turn soul, severing pill. If there is no antidote within 3 days after taking it, immediately the 7 orifices will bleed and 1 will die. If you complete it smoothly, you can obtain the antidote and freedom.
You still don't trust me.
Who doesn't know that your visa, besides picking flowers, best at escaping? If you refuse, that is okay. Anyway, next month's execution opportunity. It depends on whether you want it. Who he killed is unknown.
Whose secret is unknown.
This is not something you should know. But the other party carries a special token.
I took it.
Very good!
Take this token to Qinghe Street. After meeting the target, the token will be active.
It had long been heard that the Grand Princess was selected for extraordinary talent. Upon seeing it today, my reputation
truly lives up to my reputation. I wonder if I might have the chance to catch the attention of Her Highness the Princess.
The people of the Big Eye Court are still so detestable. Zhao Buwei of the Zhao family seem to have some impression.
Since today we have gathered with poetry and martial prowess, then let me start with this. Is there anyone who dares to take it?
Why would I not dare? General Chen.
There are rules for this competition.
Although it was my first time here, but I still know a bit about the rules here. Look at those two huge boats on the river that have lost their way. The bows of the two boats would come one after another, reciting poetry.
So how do you determine victory or defeat?
There is a special lotus flower in Hanoi. Upon hearing of the army, one opens the door. The better the poem, the more it blooms. Each person gets 3 chances.
The winners stay. The losers leave.
Zhou Buwei actually made 100 lotus flowers bloom. On the other side, only 20 flowers have fewer leaves.
I still have 2 chances.
The autumn wind sweeps away fallen leaves.
Yellow leaves cover the ground.
Amid the children's laughter.
Selecting the straight and upright. Joy knows no bounds. Doesn't your oak one have any stronger ones? All are unconventional melons and broken dates.
This braggart kid is truly arrogant.
It is just to let you touch each other a little longer. That is all.
Do you really think no one can cure you?
In the ancient temple, deep in the mountains, the sound of the bell echoes far away. The evening sun slants. The pine shadows stretch long, reciting the classics as the scholar listens to him.
All the worldly turmoil is forgotten.
If one lacks ability,
then you may leave.
浪弟带得漂亮！
It seems this poetry gathering will once again be a showdown between the two of us.
Elder brother Joe!
You and I are considered old days. Then, you won't need all those twists and turns.
How about deciding the outcome in one round?
Then, just as you wish.
The autumn wind rises.
Autumn leaves spread golden leaves across the forest corridor. The sky is high. The clouds are thin. Wild geese fly south. Time flies like a shuttle. And another year passes.
No wonder he is Lord Xuanlan.
A year later.
You've made quite a bit of progress.
That is nature.
We can't just stand still and do it, can we? But compared to me, I am afraid it is still a bit short.
The mountains and rivers are beautiful, as if wandering within a painting. Jade, green waters encircle the emerald sky as boats. The golden wind carries a refreshing fragrance, filling the path.
Red leaves flutter gracefully in the light boat.
The wild geese fly south in formation. The vast heavens and earth stretch wide. Time flows silently like water flowing on its own. The heroic spirit of ages past still endures today. The landscape is picturesque. Dreams drift endlessly.
Young Master Ziu is formidable.
Brother Xuanlang has yielded to young Master Su.
I think these poems are not good.
How should I put it? Sounds pretty good, but it always lacks some charm.
Where did this kid come from?
How could he make such a grand claim?
Xuanlan, the elder brother.
Did you hear what they were saying over there?
It seems someone said that today's poem lacks some charm.
What an extraordinary person! It had been a long time since I'd seen someone so arrogant.
This brother.
Since today is a poetry gathering, why not? Come up and have some fun. How about just making friends? Could it be that you look down on the two of us?
Looks like today's poem might be too dull. I have never seen this person before.
No one knows where it comes from.
Maybe he is an extraordinary person. Or maybe that is possible. But if he is just to amuse us, then I will not let him off easily.
What should we do now?
This person is truly a rare character.
He actually rode a boat over.
Could it be that he doesn't even have cultivation?
It seems the great Yan royal family was right.
Interesting.
really interesting. There are actually such interesting people.
What I said earlier was somewhat inappropriate. Apologies to both of you.
I have no intention of contending with you all. It is only that young Master Zhou warmly invited me. It is hard to embarrass anyone.
Since this poetry gathering has no theme, then I am free to do as I please. The first poem is Distant Cups of Fine Wine. Thousands of cups. The golden tray was worth 10,000 coins upon collection. Tossing the cup, tossing aside the Marquis's kick. It is hard to swallow, drawing the sword to return the chapter. 1 second of sleep. In the midst of it, I should strike the water and set sail away, hanging high in the clouds and mud, entrusted to the Emerald River.
The second poem says, you need not wait for a hanging river. The pavilion along the road rises from the vast sky. Fierce waves plunge into the sea, never to return. You rise and see the twin swords in the splendid hall, lamenting past changes. The morning seems like hanging clouds. At dusk, after a while, the joys of fleeting life should be enjoyed to the fullest. Do not let the poor lord speak alone. Heaven has endowed me with talent, and my ambition will finally be fulfilled, spending all my gold and returning to the pass.
The household is filled with many affairs. I can't stay long, so I'll just say a few more casual words. The vast waves of the 4 seas emerge from my trough. A single head of dust shatters the ornate carvings. With grand ambitions and great achievements, smiles fill the air. How can this fleeting life compare to a drunken peach blossom pick? Ink is sprinkled on the wing's ridges and wrinkled lines, stretching out my fingers to compose blue poems. The soul of heaven and earth feels cold.
What my fellow Taoists said today.
It truly amazes me.
I admit it. Today really hit me hard. I never imagined one day I would lose so completely.
You two need not belittle yourselves lightly. I was just lucky.
Fellow Taoist, there is no need to be modest. Losing is losing. Neither of us is the type to accept defeat. Today, to hear the timeless famous lines, it was already a pleasant surprise. If nothing unexpected happens, tomorrow, you'll become famous in both imperial capitals.
He had not yet asked this fellow Taoist's name.
As Sultan. I remember the third prince of Dayan. I think his name was this.
Indeed. I've seen portraits of the third prince of Dayan.
It doesn't look like this.
Perhaps it was just a shared name.
Indeed.
How vast is the world? It is not surprising who that person was.
Why did they go to Lord Shuanlan's side?
Not good.
Wasn't he taken to the underground house?
How did you end up on this flower? Picking Avenue.
Why did he target me for no reason?
2 fellow Taoists, each with great strength. If you take me along, I am afraid none of you will escape. For now, the best plan is to split up and run separately. But you don't need to worry. Although my cultivation is not as strong as you two, but he was not an ordinary person who was powerless. Moreover, this pavilion here is fiercely guarded. If we split up and run separately, he might not be able to catch up to us. Hurry up!
No time left.
Brother Su, you should run as soon as possible. If you don't leave now, it'll be too late.
S.U. Chen, Your Highness, the princess.
Sorry. I can't let you go over and move aside. Your Highness, the princess. Please forgive this old servant for not being able to obey your command.
Tell me the reason.
The Emperor wanted to test that young man. As for why he was testing and probing, I never knew.
Just as expected.
No wonder I was the one to kill him. This young man turned out to be a rare genius.
Young man, stop running.
Running further is useless.
Fate is such a thing. Who can say for sure?
Your speed is not as fast as mine. Sooner or later, I will catch up to you.
Young man.
At least you know how to handle the situation.
The visa for the flower thief is not bad.
You actually know your Grandpa Qian's name.
So what does that mean?
You've tarnished quite a few young masters of the Liang family.
Not called defiling. How could that be called favor?
It seems your sins are grave.
Young man!
What kind of look is that?
Facing death at the brink, yet still daring to provoke like this.
Life is sometimes full of drama.
Too soon to be happy.
Not a good thing.
You might as well look behind you.
Who are you behind me?
Pretending to be divine and playing with ghosts. Since he didn't speak.
Then I'll take you first!
Who are you? You bring misfortune upon yourself. You cannot survive.
Master.
Sorry to trouble you.
Alright.
You should keep going out. When needed, I will be the master again. Looks like I'll have to ask Xiaoshe when I get back. Hopefully, things aren't what I imagined.
Brother Su enjoyed great pleasure. At times like this, you still need to read.
I finally understand why I'm not as good as you.
It was just a little amusement.
By the way, where did Brother Su earn that money? We came here to catch him.
I don't know. Just now, I thought he was chasing me. He suddenly turned his head. No one knows where it has gone.
Ran away.
Probably guessing we'll bring people to catch him.
They ran away early.
As long as Brother Su is fine, then Qinzheng definitely wouldn't be able to escape the imperial capital.
Since that is the case,
Then, I'll be leaving now. See you again next time if fate allows. This Brother Su is truly an extraordinary person.
indeed.
Brother Su doesn't seem to have much cultivation, but when facing danger, he remains calm in the face of crisis. And still be able to read so calmly.
You two great gentlemen!
Do we still need to keep chasing that money certificate?
Catch him as a fugitive. Catching him was also a credit for it.
Okay.
And that is death.
How did he die?
This was a cultivator at the 6th level of spirit. Night. This blade is made of spiritual energy. It seemed he was killed by something that pierced through his body in an instant.
In such a short time.
At least a powerhouse at the 2nd level of Tongqiao. Those with such strength, such things, are also rare within the imperial capital.
Do you think Su Xiang did it? You pretend I never said anything.
No matter what.
The cause of Qianzheng's death remains a mystery. They should be taken back for investigation.
Meeting with eunuch Mo.
The Crown Prince of Waves, Zhou's virtuous nephew.
Qianzheng's body is entrusted to me. You can just go back.
Heavenly brother.
Why do you think Uncle Huang wanted to take Qianzheng's corpse? Perhaps it was to investigate who killed him.
After all, that person is no ordinary person.
Could something be broken? I forgot to ask where Brother Su lived.
Why didn't you remind me just now? Forget it! Forget it!
If fate allows, we will meet again.
Father, why did you send someone to assassinate him?
Sure. Why are you in such a hurry?
You know he is not annoyed. Then, you should have confidence in him.
I have confidence in him. But with father acting like this, I was still very angry. At the very least, you should tell me first.
Rest assured, I sent eunuch Mo over, is secretly protecting him. He will not be in life, threatening danger.
If the emperor were to act like this again, I absolutely refuse.
It really is a case of a grown woman not being kept at home. I think you are really caught in it.
Where is it?
Please, Father, don't use such a dangerous method next time.
If he truly is extraordinary, I won't interfere in your affairs either. But if he is useless...
The Emperor has died playing the blowing, and the Imperial Lord. Moreover, it was a single move that killed him. Even the spiritual energy he carried with him was destroyed.
Oh? Who killed them?
He guessed that the attacker's cultivation was no less than the 2nd level of Tongqiao.
I wonder if you weren't the one who got it. The person who made the attack was no less than the 2nd level of Tongqiao. Who did you send?
Reporting back to the sovereign.
Yes.
It was Qian Zhang.
Qian Zhang. You found someone with such high cultivation to test him. Still don't know the process.
The sovereign and great man.
At that time, I really wanted to keep up, but when he ran into the Princess Royal, so I missed out. When they arrived, only Qian Zheng's body remained.
Enough. 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 He could only compensate him later. So, in other words, it is interesting to have someone helping out. It seems this person indeed has quite a few secrets. By the way, did any outstanding verses come out today?
The old servant had already recorded it in the register. I asked the sovereign to take a look.
Alright.
The joys of fleeting life should be indulged in joy. Do not let the lonely minister of the Kyungzong return. Heaven has endowed me with talent, and in the end, I fulfill my aspirations. After spending all my gold, I return to look back.
Alright.
Such literary elegance. It is truly astonishing. All of these are enough to become timeless quotes.
And issued orders to send them down. Take the boastful third prince. For example, Su Chen created an immortal line at the Qinghe Street Poetry Festival. He was permitted to move freely within the Daxuan territory.
Obey. The third prince.
General Chen. What are you doing?
This isn't just about grabbing weapons. Want to save you.
Oh. No need to save me. I am already out.
The prince.
You are back.
I am back.
Young master, you read first. I'll cook for you, and so on.
Young master, is there anything else you need?
The assassin who sneaked into the Qinghe Street poetry gathering today. Was it your father who sent you?
Young master.
Thus, I say.
It cannot be concealed.
The prince. It really was my father who did it, when my father learned that I was becoming a maid, and erupted in great thunder. Doing these things is meant to test you. I had already warned him.
Go cook!
I am hungry.
All right, young master.
You have all heard the news coming from the palace.
Of course. He heard it.
It really is unbelievable. At the time, I thought it was just the same name. Unexpectedly, it really was him.
Even more unexpectedly.
His father allowed him to move freely. Brother Su, you really are impressive.
I think this person is worth befriending.
What do you think?
His father praised him highly. Of course, you should make friends.
I just don't know where he lives now.
Let's not talk about that.
Listen to my heart's poem.
One day, a large dog rose from its den. Dogs bark wildly for 200 lai.
Landy, what are you laughing at? Isn't this a good thing for me?
He passed away.
I think this poem is done exceptionally well.
And
Third person. Sometimes, in urgent situations, he just hangs his pants in his pocket.
Isn't this a good thing for me? Wonderful. Simply wonderful. I am ashamed to be like the fifth prince.
Possessing talents that astonish the world.
Someone invited me to taste wine.
Minch.
I'll be leaving first.
My father said.
At this point, it is time to go back and eat. We'll have to wait until next time.
Hey, come back! I haven't finished talking about it yet.
This rebellious son truly killed me 7 times.
His father was the emperor, if you ask me.
The great Xuan emperor was also confused. To act like this for a useless man, he must be deliberately trying to provoke us.
Indeed. That unfilial son only wrote a few poems. Daxuan then treated it as a treasure.
It is simply laughable.
If this man is not removed, Xuan Qianming will surely have more ways to provoke me. The brave men. You sent death warriors to take him down.
Is father really going to do this?
Warriors. Don't overthink it. That rebellious son is the result of my drunkenness. He never intended to keep him. But you are different. Your bloodline is far nobler than that unfilial son's.
The Emperor pardoned his crime.
It was the brave man overthinking.
I'll go make arrangements right away!
Su Chen wanted to shine in Daxuan. It depends on whether I agree. The third prince is in trouble.
What happened? Third Prince, you don't know yet, do you? You are famous now!
What happened?
The sovereign was greatly pleased upon reading your poem. You are now allowed to travel freely within the Daxuan territory.
I should be happy. Or should I be sad?
Congratulations, young master.
Many mouths. Also.
Just now, Eunuch Mo informed me. Let me take you to a new place to live.
Why? Because your reputation has soared now. At this time, changing your home is even safer.
Indeed. It just so happens that I don't have an estate.
You can go live there!
Are there any books in the courtyard?
Of course, there are.
Then... let's go!
Far from the bustling city. It was actually a good place to study.
The third prince was joking.
Just a piece of dilapidated ground. There is nothing we can do. Financial resources do not allow it.
Young master, don't you feel disappointed?
Feeling lost. To me.
As long as there are books, it doesn't matter where they are.
All right.
Just tidy up and move in.
Why does Yar have time to come to see me?
His father was the emperor!
Upon hearing that the fourth sister had returned. But why hadn't she been seen for several days?
You're a sister now. If you don't want to be a good princess, what did she end up doing to be someone else's maid?
His father was the emperor!
Is what you said true?
Do you think I, the ruler of a nation, would lie?
But I do not mean it that way. But it is simply too unbelievable.
It is not your fault. The feelings I had when I first found out, it is not much worse than what you have now. His father was the emperor.
May I ask who that person is?
You've heard of this person before.
I've heard of it.
Shu, your humble servant. For my foolishness, I can't think of anyone who could let fourth sister be a maid.
Actually, it is not someone you know. The other party was the third prince of boasting.
In response,
Boasting of the third prince. That Tomoko who came to our Daxuan.
My God. Crazy.
Absolutely crazy!
His father was the emperor.
Shu, your servant. Speak frankly. Your decision.
I absolutely do not agree.
This is not my decision. It was your sister's own anxious decision.
However, even so, Father, you...
Why don't you stop me?
Why stop this?
For the sake of our Xuan family's reputation. Besides, that was a prince of an enemy country. Let the princess be her maid. How could such good things happen? Wouldn't that be too easy for him?
If you are angry, go ask Shuire about the reason himself.
How about this?
Tomorrow, I'll send someone to call him over. You ask yourself where I will take my leave.
A prince from an enemy state composed several poems.
And let him move freely.
Again, she had the fourth sister serve as a maid.
When did poetry become so popular?
Miss Qin has your family letter.
Young master Jia Shu, may I go take a look?
Naturally, it is possible.
If there is trouble at home, it is good that you go.
Young master.
Your Majesty brother knows about me.
Something has happened at the young master's household. Let me go back tomorrow.
Since you have matters to attend to and need to return, let's rest early tonight.
All right.
The prince. The prince. I will be back soon. Breakfast is prepared for you. And don't forget the little blood flowing maid. This girl.
Ye are cultivated today, and was neglected.
Never once negligent.
How much cultivation is there?
Already known. Who approaches the third lake?
Indeed.
His father was the emperor.
When will fourth sister arrive?
Isn't this the time it arrives?
Fourth sister! How have you been with the old man these past 6 months? The imperial brother is really worried sick.
I have troubled the emperor's elder brother for his concern. Xue was doing well over there.
How did things become so distant after just half a year away?
Ayo! Big brother, isn't this happening in front of father?
You siblings, chat. There is no need to worry about father's fourth sister.
Be honest with me. Are you just being someone else's maid?
Yes.
Junior sister!
You are truly foolish. You are my Princess Daxia. How could she become someone else's maid?
Big brother, have you ever wondered why I am like this? Everything I do. It was all for Daxuan.
It was no longer for Daxuan.
You were trying to destroy Daxuan!
Have you ever heard of him? Although he was a prince of the Great Yan, but his heart was not boasting.
I am 80% sure. Su Chen was an unparalleled genius. If you can return it to my great mystery, which is a tremendous benefit.
You say that person is a peerless genius.
Is there any evidence?
All right. Do not harm harmony. As for whether Su Chen was still boasting, I don't think it is here.
Look! Even the emperor said his heart wasn't on Big Eye.
Also, you say he is a peerless genius. Where did the conclusion come from?
Look!
Even you can't say it yourself. It is uncertain. Truly, as the great Yan royal family said,
He is just useless.
He casually gave a few pointers. It will greatly improve my swordsmanship.
Is this really true? He has the strength.
Of course it was true.
Then proceed.
If in half a month he can find out you defeated me, I agreed with him.
If you can't do it,
You must leave him.
Be your princess! Well...
Fourth sister. Do you dare to take it?
How could that be possible? His father was the emperor. Look! What Big Brother said is unreasonable. Please try to persuade him.
I actually think your brother is right. If you can't do it, you should just live as a princess.
Heartfelt. Dead.
What should be done?
His father was the emperor.
You also think that person is just putting on a show, right?
Pretending to be supernatural.
You better mind your own business.
If we lose, then... It depends on how you end it.
Does father think I will lose? Could it be that father really thinks that person is a peerless genius?
Whether it is right or wrong.
Is it determined by time? All right, you may go back.
Do not slack off these days.
And must not be taken lightly.
Fourth sister and father think highly of you. I want to see if you truly have the skills.
Back!
What's happened?
You seem a bit down.
It is fine.
How?
Now even I don't say anything. Me.
The prince.
Can you teach me how to practice swordsmanship?
I am just a scholar. How can I teach you?
What is going on?
Tell me the truth. What exactly happened?
Be honest with me.
My brother. He knows. I'll be your maid. Very angry. Let me compete with him. If you lose, let me go home. No coming here.
It was because of this.
I am sorry, young master. I lied to you. Actually, I have cultivation at the 6th level of the Qi condensation realm.
Qi condensation, level 6. Then, what is your elder brother's cultivation level?
That's spirit, level 1.
What about Ling Yichong? This is not easy to fight.
Is there really no other way?
Not really.
Young master, what should I do?
If you want to beat him within half a month, there is only one way.
What way?
Step into the realm of the world.
Take the sword as an example.
Divide it into swordsmen.
Sword intent.
The realm of sword soul and sword heart. Step into the realm of the swordsman. Only then did he step into the world of swordsmanship. Your swordsmanship will have a bonus. Yes. It can increase the power of your swordsmanship several times over. Only then can you defeat your brother above your level. The premise is that your brother has never reached the realm of the world.
He did not reach it, but how could this realm be so easily reached?
Naturally, it is not easy. If I were to teach personally, it is still possible.
Really? Sigh.
The prince. You are so kind.
It is nothing!
It is just that you've gotten used to taking care of me. She simply didn't want to lose a good maid.
I knew the young master couldn't bear to leave me.
All right.
Enough talk. Hurry up and cultivate. All right? The sword is a source of hostile energy. What he wanted was that sharp spirit. Pull your leg back and don't move it around.
Fixed collection for one collection!
It is too high.
The young master is too strict.
Stop playing this trick with me. Do you still want to win your brother?
Brother Shuaming.
And yet, you are still the 5th prince.
He didn't even know where Brother Su lived.
I searched for 5 days. Not a single hair was seen.
I also want to know where he is.
Few people in the imperial capital knew about Brother Su's whereabouts.
Uncle Huang even allowed Brother Su to move freely. Why can't I see anyone? Could it be that he doesn't go out?
As a prince, it is normal to live a little extravagantly, right? Visiting women and flirting is normal, right? But I searched every corner of the imperial capital. But I just couldn't find anyone. Isn't that strange? In my opinion,
This Prince Su was not what we imagined.
Those who can do such things. How could it be so vulgar?
So, should we keep searching?
Search!
Why not just find it? The first 5 days focused on posture. Next came practicing swordsmanship.
Yes, as the name suggests, it is momentum.
Different sword techniques have their differences. For example, the frost sword technique is bone-chilling. Whirlwind sword technique is like a raging storm. The blazing Sunday sword technique is a blazing passion. The sword techniques used by those who comprehend matters are not there. The sword techniques used by those who comprehend it are worlds apart. If one uses couplets, The profit from poetry will multiply and increase quickly.
If used incorrectly,
At best, it will bite itself. At worst, it can lead to extreme deviation.
The prince. 10 days remain. Can you really get away with it?
As long as you listen to me carefully. Of course. That is not a problem.
All right.
The host. If there is a death outside the courtyard, it must be approached.
dead. Huh?
Seems my old man can't hold back and wants to kill me.
Come back!
Hidden around the courtyard.
The prince. I feel like I've almost mastered this sword technique.
This sword technique is almost mastered. Then, practice another sword technique.
All right.
The prince. Only 5 days left. Can it really work?
No need to worry.
I said you can do it. And you can do it.
Young master. Am I really that stupid? Number.
You are already very smart. This is not an easy task to begin with. If it were anyone else, they'd be worse than you.
But isn't the young master even more capable than me?
I am different.
What is different?
You'll understand later.
From now on. So what should I do next?
Feel it.
Indeed.
Feel the things around you.
The wind has its own force. Water has its own force.
What you need to do is calmly feel these things and connect it with the sword.
Is that so? Is that so?
Damn it!
10 days. A full 10 days.
Still no news of revival.
General Chen.
The fifth prince.
The heir apparent of the wasteland. Young Master Zhou.
The higher-ups gave me 2 days off.
Look!
I had a bit of alcohol last night. Waking up and ending up here.
Really?
General Chen, have you ever seen the third prince?
Never seen it. I've never seen it before. So beautiful.
Sigh. Mr. Sushin. Now there should be no problem.
Young master, I did it. I have realized something.
As long as you realize it, that is enough.
In this way, you should be able to beat your brother, right?
This time, I am definitely going to knock him down hard.
Is today the appointed time?
Yes.
Then, why don't you hurry up and go? Don't make people wait too long.
If you keep squeezing like this, you'll end up ugly.
Who can look ugly just by pinching them? But the feel is pretty good.
The young lord is good and bad. I'll go first.
Go ahead!
since you have come. Then come out.
No wonder he is the third prince. Truly clever.
I didn't expect you to be a corpse.
It seems!
My old man has wanted to kill me for a long time.
Guessing correctly.
The Emperor has long wanted to kill you.
Causing me to keep the blame by your side.
Could take your life at any moment.
I assumed he still had a bit of father-son affection. Unexpectedly, he saw me as a thorn in his side. Just because my mother came from a humble background.
Out of respect for the years we spent together. It is fine to tell you. The Emperor truly despised your mother's background. Your mother died at my hand. It was also an order from the Emperor.
All right. Very good.
No matter how I look at your eyes,
Seems like they want to kill me.
You lack the strength to tie down a chicken. How could you kill me?
But I can understand. After all, the killer of his mother was right in front of him.
Anger is perfectly normal. And how do you know you won't die here?
Could your clothes be the one outside?
Unfortunately.
He had already been drawn away by me.
Really?
What if I say mine is not him?
Not him.
The third prince wouldn't want to tell me. Your battle is yourself, isn't it?
To be honest with you,
I then place 2 layers of spiritual swords inside. Killing you is a breeze.
I know you've always been resentful about not being able to cultivate yourself.
don't worry!
I'll show you the strength of a spirit realm expert.
That's spirit level 2. Then, I really think highly of you.
大言不惭. Shame. I thought you were a smart person. I didn't expect you to be so arrogant. Perhaps because of his status as a prince. I've given you 气了.
I also thought you were a smart person.
Today, I see you.
That is all there is to it.
What is going on?
How could you have that aura of the spirit realm on you? This is impossible!
Nothing is impossible.
You think I can't cultivate, yet I do not know your genius. The second prince, in my eyes,
As weak as a child.
the title of the third prince of Great Yan. That is all after today. The bond between me and Dian.
It was always just an act.
Yan Lao.
You have stayed in my residence for more than 10 years. Today, I give you a decent reflection. I will cut off your limbs.
Crush to pieces.
Atonement for my mother is small.
That is impossible!
Everyone knows that the useless third prince, but they don't realize that the one who laughs last is the winner. The third prince.
Are you okay?
The third prince.
Are you okay? I am here.
What is wrong? General Chen.
The third prince.
As long as you are okay. That is good.
Where's that little snow maiden?
If there is trouble at his household, he went back.
That is good. That is good.
The third prince.
Have you ever encountered any strange people? Strange people!
What is wrong?
Just now, I was outside and heard some noise. Then another man in black appeared. I chased for a while before realizing it was a trick to lure the tiger away from the mountain. He immediately rushed back. Fortunately, it didn't turn into a major disaster.
I see.
Then you really have to be careful.
Since the third prince is unharmed,
Then I'll keep watch outside.
General Chen.
You don't have to keep watch outside. There are many rooms in this courtyard. Just pick anyone to stay in.
Forget it. Forget it. I am used to staying outside, right?
All right.
Then third prince. You should continue reading.
I am heading out first.
General Chen, could you help me clear out the trash over there?
Garbage!
It is a small matter. No problem.
It is right over there.
This is not garbage. This is a corpse!
The third prince.
How exactly did this person die?
No idea.
Did I just see it just now?
the third prince had already taken care of it.
Then, I'll head out first.
General Chen, have you misunderstood something? Was that person really not killed by me?
I saw him fall from the sky and die. Look at what they're saying.
A cultivator at the spirit realm could fall from the sky and die from the fall.
So that is how it is. That person was really careless.
Yes.
Why do you have to imitate others to fly?
Isn't this going to kill you?
Walking through the air is not something Ling Jing can do. If he dies from the fall, he deserves it.
Then, third prince, you are busy. I'll go outside and have some fun.
As for the ruler, why did the two of them suddenly want to spar?
Yar found out about Shir being a maid, so the two made a bet.
All right. What bet did the two of them make?
If Shir can defeat Yer, he was allowed to stay by Su Chen's side any longer. If victory is not achieved,
then he returned.
Is that really the case?
You are!
Don't hold back later. Your sister is used to being spoiled. Taking a bit of a blow was actually a good thing for her.
The Empress Dowager was at ease.
Yair will make sure Xiao Shui obediently returns.
Husband, don't you want to watch over your son?
everything has yet to be settled. The outcome is still uncertain.
The third prince of the Wild Talk is right. I'll prove you are a real loser.
Xiao Shui, could it be that she is backing out?
Don't you know what kind of personality Shur is? As long as she agreed,
he would not break his word.
Just wait quietly.
My husband is right. My son.
Don't worry. His father was the emperor. The Empress Dowager. Big brother.
雪儿来晚了。Late.
Interesting.
Sure seemed to feel different.
Minor Snow!
You are coming way too late. Bro, I thought you were backing out.
Big brother, be careful later. Don't let me defeat you.
After a period of time apart, Xiaoshui's tone actually grew louder.
Since I have arrived.
Then, the spiritual realm begins.
Xiaoshu! You've broken through to the spirit realm!
All right. To break through to the spirit absorption realm so quickly, his future achievements are limitless.
Xiao was intelligent from a young age. His natural talent was extraordinary. Now, he has even broken through to the spirit absorption realm. It was simply the joy of the great Xuan.
All of this is thanks to the young master.
If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have broken through to that spiritual realm so quickly. The young master of the realm.
You mean that third prince who boasted?
Sure. Are you saying it on purpose?
He is a young man. How can you break through to this spiritual realm?
This is impossible!
He couldn't possibly have that ability.
Xuer was telling the truth.
Of course it was true.
All right. Light Snow.
Even if you break through that spiritual realm. If you want to defeat your big brother with this approach.
That would be wrong. Of course. I never considered that the spirit realm alone could defeat my eldest brother. My honor guard is my sword.
Then, let me see if your sword is truly sharp.
Then, big brother, watch carefully.
He actually comprehended the blade.
Swordsman! This is the swordsman. Xuer actually comprehended the sword sense. A once in a millennium genius. Big brother!
Are you convinced yet?
I gave up!
All of this was taught by the young master.
This is truly what he taught.
That is natural. It was under the young master's training. I was able to gain insight in such a short time.
Are you really not lying to us?
If I deceive you, and I am struck by lightning from heaven,
I keep my promise. From now on, I won't interfere with your maidservant affairs.
However.
But what?
Could you help me ask him? Is there still a shortage of people to do chores?
Confused. You are my crown prince of Great Xuan.
How can you do the work of a servant?
But fourth sister.
Xuer naturally had no problem. She would get married sooner or later.
What did the emperor say?
She possesses such abilities. It shows we still underestimated him. If I ever have the chance to make him my Great Xuan consort.
Looks like the old man really lost a treasure.
If those foreign goods like Su Wu found out, I am afraid I'll be so angry I can't get out of bed for a few days. Which would allow Xuer's strength to advance by leaps and bounds. He should also be given some rewards. The Ming Emperor summoned him to the palace.
That is perfect.
I agree. This young man is very curious.
His father was the emperor.
S.U. Chen was able to help Xiaoshui gain insight in a short time. This shows that his mastery in swordsmanship is even higher.
Indeed. Those who can achieve this. Only a realm higher than the Sword Master realm. Xuer, have you ever seen his swordsmanship?
But had never seen it. The young master had hardly ever made a move.
They're really hiding it pretty well.
Sure, stay by his side. You can observe it closely.
I will.
General Chen requested an audience.
As for the ruler, but urgent news has arrived from the army.
Wasn't it me who already sent General Chen back to look after that arrogant third prince?
At this moment, General Chen requested an audience. Could something have gone wrong over there?
You'll know once you see it.
Announcement.
I have met with the sovereign, Her Majesty, the Empress, Her Highness, the Crown Prince, and Her Highness, the Princess.
No need for unnecessary words. Is there anything urgent to report? Just say whatever you want.
We're all family. Today, around the residence of the third prince, it seems that a death warrior from Dayan has appeared.
So, was he injured?
Died in service. He hadn't expected Su Wu to lose control so quickly.
Returning to Her Highness the Princess.
He wasn't hurt.
At that time, I was waiting outside. Suddenly, he sensed someone moving suspiciously, approaching the courtyard.
So he chased after them.
After chasing for a while, he realized it was a trap to lure the tiger away from the mountain. I immediately turned back to the courtyard.
And then?
General Chen was far too careless. He had fallen into the opponent's trap.
No one is perfect. What was the outcome of that death warrior?
After I returned,
He saw him sitting quietly in the small pavilion, reading a book.
Oh? It seemed that Deadpool hadn't entered the scene.
His Highness, the Crown Prince. You guessed wrong.
He waited dead in the courtyard.
Already dead.
All 4 limbs were severed, and his bones were all left behind. He was like a sheet of paper.
The most crucial point is,
At first, I didn't notice.
thus, when the third prince was about to depart, let me clean up the trash.
What cultivation level is that corpse?
At least in the spiritual realm.
From the moment you left until you came back, how long did it take in total?
In less than 15 minutes.
Genius!
He was definitely a peerless genius.
Is this the true strength of the young master?
I guessed, right? He had been hiding all along. His temperament was extraordinary. Strike when it is time to act. This young man is getting more and more exciting. By the way, have you ever asked him? How did that person die?
I asked.
He said.
He said the corpse had fallen from the sky and died from the fall.
Interesting.
So interesting! This really is a remarkable person. That spirit realm expert fell from the sky and died. How tall do you have to be? Ha!
The young master would say these amusing things.
Causing chaos. How could that Ling Jingshu die from a fall? Unless it is a 10,000 meter high cliff. That is only possible.
Little sister.
This person is a rare genius. You really need to seize the opportunity.
No seriousness.
Minor Snow.
If you have time, help me introduce my brother-in-law.
Tear your mouth apart! His father was the emperor, and his mother was the empress. My eldest brother and I went back first.
This kid wasn't this close with my brothers when he was young.
Isn't that still the husband? You taught him well?
Hopefully, they will always be like this.
My husband taught them from a young age to serve both the country and the family.
Everyone in the world believes that the ruler of a nation possesses authority that surpasses all the people. Yet they do not realize the pressure of a ruler of a nation. The king is nothing but a slightly bigger ant.
The things over there are getting stronger and stronger. I fear that within 10 years, disaster will arise.
What about other countries?
I am afraid they will collapse even faster than I. Chapa.
So that is why my husband values that boastful third prince so much.
Speaking of which, I also want to thank Su Wu for sending such a genius here. 这苏晨一直在藏听 his talents all along. If you can grow up, maybe this crisis could be resolved.
If she really can do it, Su'er being her maid wasn't really a grievance anymore.
对了，红痴，if I summon him tomorrow,
what reason should be given?
It seems this matter still needs to be carefully considered.
Anyway, Su'er was by his side, so there was no rush.
Wait until the time is right to look for another chance.
Hongji,
你 say, 这苏晨的母亲 mother, could it be my election?
This possibility is probably very slim.
I think this is actually possible. I remember 20 years ago, Li Zhou, due to war and famine, many Cyprus fled to Dayan. Furthermore, Dayan ceded 13 prefectures of territory. If his birth mother was from one of these 13 prefectures, that is also one of my Daxuan people.
It seems to be true.
Lao Mo, quickly check information about Su Chen's birth mother. It depends on which family he is from.
It is the sovereign!
If he truly is a person of our great profound Tao, and thus use this as an excuse, and summoned him for an audience.
Reported.
Your Majesty! The Death Warriors you sent out have lost contact!
I do not care whether he dies or not. I only want to know. His mission was not completed.
Go ahead.
According to information from our insiders in Daxuan, there was no news of the third prince's death in the imperial capital.
Useless things.
They're all useless!
The ones sent out were the Death Warriors from the Spirit Realm. He couldn't even handle a bunch of useless people. What use do I have for them?
Father Emperor! Please calm your anger. His father was the emperor. Logically,
he has no chance of failure. According to what I have observed, it must be that he colluded with Daxuan. The mission was not completed.
Xuan Chaming is iron, willed, his heart is set against me. To go this far for a useless person, Xuan Qian and Mingming deliberately acted thus. 以此来让我愤怒. Using this to make me angry. And that unfilial son. I truly thought that upon reaching the great Xuan, can you be safe and sound?
His father was the emperor.
If that is the case, your servant has a plan.
Since father doesn't like third brother, nor did they acknowledge his identity, why not make a public announcement to the world?
In this way,
what will the power of the ruler do?
For Daxuan, he lost his usefulness.
By then, countless people would want him dead.
Truly worthy of being a sword child. Indeed, he was intelligent and wise.
Since that is so,
I'll do as you say.
Is it the third tier?
Though reading is enjoyable, but if you don't find new books, and how can one suppress the baleful energy within their bodies?
Enough.
Once they have come, let them be at ease.
Let everything be as it takes for us.
Just as I have leisure and nothing to do. Just throwing it away like that would be such a waste.
Spending his days immersed in reading.
But he had overlooked the sword technique.
So that is how swordsmanship works.
Could it be another assassin invading? This power can probably already rival mine.
What is this?
General Chen. Why are you standing at the door?
Could it be that he is practicing swordsmanship? Is the young master practicing swordsmanship?
So the young master's swordsmanship realm really is that strong.
Is this what they call a boastful, useless prince?
His sword was beautiful.
What a pity.
If this wooden sword had held out a little longer, maybe the sword will improve a lot.
You! Discovered.
Maybe I was too absorbed.
Fine!
There was nothing to hide anyway. What are you two still standing there for?
The prince. So you are this formidable. Why did you always keep it from me before?
Not hiding from you.
That is a test for you.
Testing me!
It turns out, the young master never trusted me.
The third prince.
With your strength, even in Daiyan, you can thrive and thrive. Why take such a risky risk?
He spoke grandly.
You all think I am the third prince of Daiyan.
Little do they know.
My identity is just a formality. I am just a tool. If you have talent, keep it. Though the heavenly gifts change. Apart from the last bit of affection I had for Big Eye, it was only because he had lived there for more than 10 years. I started with Daiyan sending death warriors to kill. I have no connection with Daiyan anymore. Is that really the case?
The third prince.
Since you are enjoying your university life, over there has always been our Daxwan. It definitely won't be like Daiyan.
Daxwan really is a great place.
By the way, General Chen!
I have a group of loyal people at Daiyan. They are now all within the great profound realm. Can you keep an eye on it for me?
No problem. Third prince. Rest assured.
Then, I'll get to handle my business first.
Then I'll leave it to General Chen.
What are you standing there for? I am tired of your salary. You need to connect it well?
Young master, you are amazing.
What is so impressive about it?
Impressive everywhere.
The prince. Is the pressure okay?
Not bad.
Me.
The prince.
I didn't mean to.
You just kiss me.
The prince.
I was just careless.
I didn't mean to. Why couldn't you hold back?
Now look good. In the young master's eyes, he had no idea what kind of image he was.
If it does not go, it does not go.
Women only slow down my reading speed.
Women are truly terrifying.
The third prince, Su Chen, rebelled against the country and colluded with the enemy.
His crime deserves execution. Starting today.
The third prince, Su Chen, was demoted to commoner status, stripping him of all his rights in the Great Yan Dynasty.
At the same time, a strict order to pursue and kill was issued.
Oh no!
How is this possible?
The third prince rebelled.
The crime of treason.
3.
Prince, are you neglecting the countless people of the Great Yan Dynasty?
And you still call him the third prince. Now, he was just an ordinary person.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Su Chen had no cultivation. Now, the royal announcement has been issued.
is there anyone willing to enter the Great Profound with me? Kill this person!
Simply put,
Everyone knows where Daxuan is. Su Chen was in the imperial capital at this moment. I imagine killing someone in Daxuan. That depends on whether he can leave Daxuan.
What?
Then the third prince has pledged allegiance to our power!
Wasn't it said he couldn't cultivate? Even if they join our election, what good would it do?
So awesome. This arrogant third prince really knows how to adapt to the situation. It is even better to make those people angry to death.
Minor snow.
Why did I oversleep today?
Light snow!
If you don't talk, I am going in.
What is wrong? I dare not look.
I don't have that.
I am hungry.
Xiao Shui did it herself.
It is completely upside down. Are you the maid? Or am I the maid?
The maid still dares to contradict her master's words.
Stop fighting!
Stop fighting. Xiao Shui knows she was wrong.
Then why not go cook? Go away.
Proceed. I forgive you.
You say Su Chen的母亲 to mother. He truly is a member of my great Xuan.
Absolutely true. This is information about his birth mother. I ask the sovereign to take a look.
Shangguan Ru, A prominent family of Lizhou, the legitimate daughter of the Shangguan family, disappeared during the chaos of war. Later, for unknown reasons, she entered the Great Yan Imperial Palace
and became a palace maid.
He hadn't expected it to be someone from the Shangguan family.
Very good.
Lao Mo, you go to Lizhou to invite Shangguan. The master will have a conversation in the imperial capital. Just to say, I have an important matter to summon you.
I obey your command.
What good shows should unfold next?
3. The prince was demoted to commoner status. 3. The imperial prince was demoted to commoner status.
And have no further ties with the great Yanhuang imperial family.
Leaving such a genius unacceptable. Going to touch the second prince.
A bunch of foolish pigs. If you know how defying the heavens is of the third prince, I am afraid I'll regret it so badly.
Looking at the map, the people the third prince mentioned, it should be within this area.
Brother Yun. The scholars of Dexia did not criticize the third prince. There were quite a few who mocked and boasted.
May I ask? This, sir. Looks like it is you.
I am the great general with great authority. I came here today, not to arrest you. It is here to help you.
Help us!
The general is neither related nor related to us. Why help us?
Do you know about the third prince of Dayan?
The third prince, the great son, is not without fault.
It was he who sent me to find you, and take good care of you.
The third prince is actually still thinking about us!
This favor.
There is only one life. The next life.
Let's go!
I'll take you back to the imperial capital. There are 3 imperial sons present. I suppose getting you to join Daxuan shouldn't be difficult.
Thank you, General.
Thank you, General!
If you want to thank someone, thank your third prince.
If not for him, I won't come either.
The general is modest. If you hadn't come, we're afraid we're about to starve.
It seems the third prince has a group of decent subordinate sons.
Indeed.
Xiaoshu's desserts are getting better and better.
Since it tastes good.
Then, young master, eat a bit more.
Come on.
What is wrong with the young master? But what are you thinking about?
If nothing happens...
Just now.
Sword of Spirit, sense news. The great Yan royal family distanced themselves from him. Many cultivators came to kill him.
Since you are heartless, then don't blame me for being unfaithful.
Minor Snow.
Take a big spoonful!
All right.
All right.
Has the little girl gotten lost?
It is fine.
Alright. Brother knows the way. Should I go with my brother?
Such beauty is truly rare.
Since you all share the same idea,
Then, let's get started.
fewer people make it more fun.
Indeed.
Grandpa! I haven't had meat in a long time!
What the heck is this? This is going down to run.
Run!
I was wrong.
Sir, please spare me.
Sir! Spare my life!
The Duke and the Prince.
What is wrong with you?
But where did you feel uncomfortable? Or is something wrong with what Xiaoshe made again?
It is none of your business. If you ask why, that means you haven't read enough books.
Just now, the heavenly evil sword absorbed a large amount of blood energy at once. The baleful energy within his body surged in an instant.
Couldn't suppress it.
Reading too little.
Young master, are you deceiving me?
Studying too little and still coughing up blood.
Then, why don't I vomit?
You don't understand.
My constitution is unique. It is normal to cough up blood if you don't study.
Young master, you truly know how to joke.
How could you have such a constitution?
Minor Snow.
Go to your room and bring me out a few more books.
His father was the emperor. Something big has happened.
Didn't I already tell you before? As crown prince, do not act rashly.
His father was the emperor.
It is because I have become impatient. But this is truly a big deal.
What is the matter?
S.U. Chen.
That boastful third prince has become an ordinary person.
What is an ordinary person?
The old man issued a notice, accusing him of treasoning and colluding with the enemy.
And demoted to commoner status.
He also said that if someone could kill him, resources needed for cultivation will be provided.
Let me take it slow.
His father was the emperor.
Just now, you said you couldn't be so shocked and scoundrel.
How could this be the same?
It is different.
What is different?
You don't know anything. S.U. Chen is a peerless genius, and he carries secrets we don't know. Such a genius. Not to mention neighboring countries, even if the sect factions found out, 也会花费大价拉拢 to win them over. I've long wanted him to be someone from my university. It is not just about identity and his heart. Becoming a true power holder.
For this, I have been trying to find a way. Now, that old scoundrel Su Wu actually took the initiative to clear his identity. Now it is all good. Our great Xuan is about to gain a peerless genius.
Your poetry is unforgettable to me. I wanted to ask you for advice. But after searching for many days, you still can't see your figure. I can only beg you to grant me inspiration in this way.
Brother Shuaming!
When trouble is resolved. Brother Shuaming.
Something big has happened outside. How do you still have so much energy?
His Highness, the fifth prince. Isn't this a bit much? Will your body be overwhelmed?
A small meaning. I am in good health. At least they could keep working for a few more days and nights.
Rolling! Rolling in!
What are they talking about? Isn't he the son of a tiger and wolf? Even if it gets exposed,
It wouldn't be like this. Right? Minge.
What do you two take me for?
Fortunately, there was nothing inside, just a few poems. But the content was still just as poor.
So that is how it is.
At that time, we misunderstood.
All right.
You just said something major has happened. What exactly is the big deal?
Shuaming-ji!
This matter was indeed unexpected. Brother Su is no longer the master's man.
are you kidding me?
Absolutely true. That is great. Quick. Quick.
We continue searching now!
How strong is the young master?
Indeed. If possible, I'll continue massaging my shoulders.
All right.
The strength should be gentle.
Don't rush too fast.
Young master.
Crown Prince Daxuan.
Shuanyi.
The Crown Prince requested to enter.
Long hearing is not as good as seeing once. Prince Su is truly a remarkable man. Just as the rumors say, Prince Sa loved reading.
The Crown Prince flattered him. I and His Highness, the Crown Prince, have never shown any marks. Why has His Highness, the Crown Prince, come today?
Naturally, there is an important matter.
I wonder if Prince O has heard the rumors from outside.
I was demoted to commoner by the great Yan royal family.
And had heard a little.
The young master has actually been demoted to commoner. Doesn't that mean he is no longer a member of the great Yan royal family?
The great Yan royal family has eyes but no pearls, leaving Prince Zhu's genius in obscurity. Truly, he was utterly foolish and foolish.
I do not deliberately read books. How would the Crown Prince know if I was a genius or a useless one?
This Prince Su must be joking.
This is the Great Xuan Imperial Capital. Most of the things we still know. The person behind you. So she must be the young lady of the Qin family. Right. The Qin family is related by marriage to our imperial household. Of course, he knew what had happened.
So that is how it is. The Crown Prince came today. I am afraid it is not just about that. Right?
Indeed!
Today, I have come here. He wants you to make a trip to the palace. Going to the palace is the Emperor's intention.
Indeed.
This is exactly what Father Emperor means. He has important matters to discuss with you. Since it is the will of the Emperor, of course, I couldn't refuse. Then, Princess Yu can come with me as well.
Young master, I want to go too.
I am not here to play.
What are you going to do?
Stay here obediently and wait for me to come back.
All right then. You better come back quickly.
S.U. Chen.
Truly worthy of being Brother Su. Yet you can play us so wildly.
I said, it is really strange. How did General Chen show up where?
Why are you still standing there?
What should be done?
If you lose track of someone,
Why is it so hard to make friends?
I wonder where His Highness the Crown Prince is taking Brother Su to.
If that is the case, so we went to his residence.
waiting by the tree stump for a rabbit.
This is the only way.
Father Emperor.
Prince Su arrived.
Isn't this Xiao Shui's father? Should we pretend not to know him first?
S.U. Chen. Right.
S.U. Chen visited the master.
Do you know I called you here? What is the meaning of this? Perhaps it has something to do with my grand demotion to commoner status.
But some relationships are not the main reason.
I beg your majesty to enlighten my doubts.
Do you know the identity of your birth mother?
My mother.
Could it be that the Emperor knows my mother's identity? Please inform me, Your Majesty.
Your mother is the Shangguan family of our great Xuan Li Zhou.
Li Zhou!
Shangguan card.
My mother is actually a person of great mystery.
His father was the emperor.
Young Master Su's mother is one of our great Xuan people.
Indeed. After investigation, it was almost certain she was Shangguan Ru, the daughter of the head of the Shangguan family. I think that guy from the SU family wants to kill you. Perhaps it is because your mother is one of my great Xuan people.
Thank you, Emperor, for informing us.
Don't rush to Li Zhou just yet. I've already sent someone to Li Zhou to notify Old Master Shangguan. You just want to go to Li Zhou. We should meet first in the capital. Your grandfather can go together.
The ruler is a great person.
Why do you have to help me like this?
Well, this one.
That guy Suwu was blind. They don't even want a genius like you.
Now that we found out you have my D.A. Xuan's blood cluster, and you've already severed ties with Dayan.
You are naturally one of the great profound ones.
In fact, genius is also a person of our great mystery. Naturally, they help wherever they can. After all, geniuses are rare treasures.
The Emperor is right. Great Yan has already abandoned me, and even sent people to kill me. Between me and Great Yan, affection and loyalty have long been severed. There is no further connection.
Since my mother is from Daxuan, then starting today, that is the great Xuan man.
All right.
You will surely feel grateful for today's decision. My Da Xuan is not like Dayan, who is blind and blind.
S.U. Chen, since you are no longer a member of the Ocean Royal family, does this surname need to be changed?
Changed. Since they no longer acknowledge me, I don't need to keep carrying that surname.
Very good. When your master arrives at the imperial capital, after you recognize each other, then he could return to the Shangguan family to acknowledge his ancestors and return to his roots. His status may be very different from your Prince of Dayan. Don't you have any complaints either?
The title of Third Prince of Great Yan, to me, it is just a kind of constraint. Nothing substantial. It is merely a title.
You are quite carefree.
Today, you came here because of this matter. When your master arrives, I'll send someone to inform you. Yar.
Sending S.U. Chen back.
Thank you.
Could someone be thinking of me?
What orders does His Majesty have?
To investigate those cultivators who went to deal with Su Chen. Is there any progress?
In the past 2 days.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Obey!
He reported back to the sovereign.
News from the border arrives. They say all the cultivators who went to the university were gone.
What?
Are you joking with me? Among those cultivators, with that Lingpin existence, there are also Tongqiao mirrors.
They're all broken!
The sovereign and great man.
The source is absolutely true.
A grand selection is made for the mysterious heaven and the dark heaven.
You protected Su Chen to be able to achieve such a degree. Good. Very good.
Immediately issue an imperial decree. Increase the cultivation resources from these 3 years to 5 years. As long as it could be resolved, Su Chen could claim the reward.